now are you listening? Okay, now it's listening. Yeesh. Hi. It's me. now, audible. Let me take down my little sign there. I realize that my my pre-show is occasionally a little unusual. There's something about playing a little bit before you have to talk, kind of get you back into the right headspace, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't, but I don't know, it makes a difference. A little warming up, kinda. I'm making lots and lots of copper plates for Doob to turn into roof. Doob is making a copper roof for the greenhouse. You want to come up, pup? Yeah, come on up. Come on. You want to come up? There you go. There you go. Yes, look who's back. Back again. Megabit. Tell your friends. Boop. Him. Oh, it's not really aimed at him, is it? There we go. A little bit up. It's impossible. It's impossible. Oh boy, I need to get a proper, like, tripod for this thing or something. Because it's just... He is quite the sausage. Oh, he left. Right as I get it aimed right, he left. We're probably going to start a call soon. Hang on, let me check with the others. Oh, there it is, yes. Okay, I'm in the call now.
Gra, it's so good to hear your voice.
Good to hear you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Doing great.
It's
everybody.
Been a little,
this is fellow streamer Doob. Just in case you are new to these streams.
Yeah, and this is fellow streamer Grahu-Rubufo.
That's me.
Snapchat VTuber.
That is her. I am she.
G, capital S.
Mm-hmm. I'm making you more pieces of copper roof.
Yes, sicko voice. I want to do some Homehenge type stuff today.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, we gotta build this place up. Gotta move that gear up.
Ah! I have gotta finish the. I've gotta finish the mill house.
Oh, did you fall off?
Yeah, I kind of pitched myself off the roof a little. Possibly the most advanced Snapjaw known to the Eaters, but I wasn't known to the Eaters. I guess I am technically.
I am actually thrilled for one day having an official Snapjaw DLC, because I will absolutely do a full run of Snapjaw.
Yeah, no, I'm really hoping to. Hey, happy to have introduced you to Vintage Story. It is one of my favorite games too. I think it's really good.
I'm gonna go get a garden going over here in maybe the Terra Preda zone we have set up here.
More power to you.
What type of stuff we need for nutrients? Because we might as well get this thing like soaked in nutrients before I
mean, it's Terra Preda, so you're gonna be pretty good. But I do think we have some saltpeter if you want to sprinkle that on. We might have a little compost.
Yeah.
And I doubt we have any potash.
No potash. Oh god, I'm getting so familiar with potash because of Dwarf Fortress. I'm actually learning the game a lot faster than I thought I would. I think I had a firmer basis for learning it than I realized.
I would believe that.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped about that. Alright, so you just like pick up the rot with a bucket or something?
Yeah, it's potash, not potash or potash.
Potash is how I used to say it.
Potash. I mean, that's a reasonable way to pronounce it, but having looked it up, it's potash. Or at the very least, that's the official pronunciation.
Because it's ash. It's a type of ash.
It is, in fact, a type of ash. And you make it in a pot, yeah.
Yeah. Like, don't you cook it in like a fucking clay oven? Like
Omelette du potage. Well, but that's the thing, is that potage is also a word. P-O-T-A-G-A-E. That is a blended soup.
Yeah, that was in fucking Pentiment. They have like a lot of like meal segments to that game where you actually click on the meal on pieces of meal to advance the plot.
Oh, that's cool.
Because having meals with people around like the village is like an important social tradition, and you kind of get an idea of like what people of different like social stratas
yes
and different jobs eat, and it's really, really clever.
That is pretty clever.
I know you're not feeling like the Christianity.
Yeah, well, and also just like historical fiction, I'm kind of like, I don't want to deal with history right now. It's kind of some of it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm being clear, not pushing on you. It's like a neat storytelling element.
It seems neat.
It's kind of funny because like CUD has its randomly generated like meals for every town. It's a similar thing.
I hear very faintly a sheep.
Yeah, is that a very quiet sheep?
Very quiet sheep.
So quiet, Mammy.
Okay, you're slightly less quiet. A little bit less.
It has the right microphone.
Okay, well, I can turn you up in Discord a little.
I have you maxed out for me, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
That's really strange.
You can boost that your Discord gain and options.
So Flupimaki, we've got Doob here. That's actually, why don't I go ahead and shout out these streamers here?
And also Sick is
yes.
here.
Oh no.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know why it's so quiet. Because people were complaining about that the other night too. Like, I am sick, which makes it harder to speak loudly, but the volume's on.
Weird.
I don't know what Discord's doing.
Do you have like is your mic set to no ghost power when it could be providing ghost power? Because sometimes that's a thing that gets mixed up. If there's like a little icon on it. Are there any like physical switches on your mic?
Yes.
What's it do?
Hold on. Wait, is my gain set to max? I have the Blue Yeti. Hold on.
The Blue Yeti.
Okay, this is the mic directly in front of my mouth.
Well, that's pretty. That's pretty.
Better.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good,
Here, let me
but
turn you
I
down
have to
in that
hold
case.
it.
Well,
I
mean,
have to hold it in my hand.
Yeah, that's obviously not going to work long term.
Yeah, because I have mine switched on like middle, I think, which is pretty sensitive. But like I also have like filters and stuff to keep it from picking up literally everything in the room.
Okay, I swapped it over to cardioid instead of what was it? I don't know what that setting was before. Not stereo, but
yeah, no, I can hear you now.
Okay, if I set it back down in front of me, how's this? How's this sound for y'all? Is it
Still
back
good.
to being really quiet? Okay,
No,
cool.
Solid.
No, it's good. It's good.
Excellent. Cool, nice. We fixed it. Flipping a random switch always works.
I should
It
also.
often does.
I'm also gonna Oh, I have to wait. I have to wait a minute to give another shout out. But yeah, Floofy says hi to Mommy.
Hi, Floofy. Hold on, I have your chats popped out. Let me adjust. Let me rearrange my desktop.
Oh my
I feel like
goodness.
I need, like 3 monitors now.
I honestly could. I probably ought to be doing that. I'm trying to play around with vertical monitor stuff. Maybe it's actually the time to start thinking about like upgrading to a truly big monitor or two.
Yeah, that's kind of my next goal, because I realize there's a lot of games I like that would go great in a giant monitor, like CUD, for example.
Uh-huh.
CUD would actually be fucking amazing in a gigantic monitor, as would Dwarf Fortress.
No lie.
Games known for their graphical fidelity.
My first thoughts was Second Life. Every time I've played that game, I've always been like, I wish I could just throw all of these menus to the second monitor because I don't know. That's the thing about Second Life, right? Is that it's a 3D modeling program masquerading as a game.
That's my understanding of it, yes.
So 90% of your gameplay, no, like 95% of your time was just spent just like fucking crawling through menus that were made in like the early 2000s. It's
like you
great,
do.
honestly. Ow, Maki, why would you bite me?
It's not letting me draw from the rot bucket with a bucket, or rot barrel with a bucket. What am I doing wrong? So I'm holding shift.
You
and
you can't take rot out of a rot bucket. It's
or
just
rot,
there.
Barrel.
It is. That's what I meant to say. You cannot take rot out of a rot barrel. You can.
It's been cleaned. Got it.
Yeah, like you've gotta fill it up and then seal it. Not the best system. Or you can break it, but you'll lose the garbage.
Yeah, I don't
Rot
lose
out
the
of
garbage.
the barrel, but you can't take the barrel out of the rot.
Precisely. Hang on,
Yeah,
I think
it's
my
usually like a programming thing they have to get around dealing with eventually.
music's a little loud. There we go.
Alright, and hopefully the cooldown for the shout-out's been done, so I can shout out Mami as well.
There we go.
Yeah, I had to remember both your exact, like, Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch addresses.
Yeah, that's
Twitter.
the annoying part, is, like, is this the actual correct one? Because I've, like, misspelled it and lost raids that way.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help that I'm a careless person, but, like...
I am, too careful. That would be a good way to describe me.
That tracks.
Well, like reason, like we were talking about, like, lunches earlier, and it's, like, one of the reasons, like, I'm eating a peanut butter sandwich is because, like, to cook, for me, like, because of executive dysfunction, I just, like, add, like, ×2 in every single cooking time. Like, for prep time. Because I take forever.
That's legit.
So it's a big ordeal cooking things, but I don't know, I was thinking about making some pasta soon, like some carbonara or something.
Oh my god, my grandparents are Italian when I was visiting them for Christmas.
Back to being quiet again, by the
Don't
way.
mutter.
Oh no. Okay,
Speak
I'm
up.
also talking into my Blahai sometimes.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Understandable, but talk into the
But not
mic.
very conducive to being heard.
No, indeed.
God, it's so hard to speak loud.
It's just,
I know.
yeah, like, I was like, oh, that's understandable. I still can't hear you, but that's understandable.
Yes, exactly.
Oh god. When I was visiting my grandparents, oh, because there was an invalid meal. There you go.
Invalid meal.
Yeah. The meals must be valid.
Yeah, cooking guardrails. They should have an option for turning it off. I never would. But give me a chance to make absolute garbage.
Yes. You could get dubious meals.
Ooh. I could trademark those.
Yeah. But while I was there, they do a lot of home cooking, like loads and loads of home cooking. They're Italian and all. We had amazing food. They even attempted to use my name without me asking.
Oh, that's
Hey.
progress.
Massive improvement over when I came out to my grandpa.
Oh boy, yeah. That
Yeah,
can be
initial
pretty rough.
reactions.
I came out to him a few months ago, like right when I moved back to America. And as soon as I was done, he clasps my shoulder and goes, "I hope that works out for you, dead name."
Woof. Woof.
Seems like a very fucking grandpa response.
That is aggressively
It's
grandpa.
Such a grandpa. Yeah.
Buddy. I wonder if Grandma yelled at him.
Maybe, because I wasn't actually planning on going for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But, my older brother and his girlfriend, who have been extremely supportive of me. Oh
Nice.
god, they're wonderful.
That's good.
I need
Croc.
then I open this thing up, I move the pot, do these things, and I put in the berries. There we go. Okay. This is talking to myself is a huge way to like actually.
Oh yeah, no, that's fully valid.
Yeah. But they were talking and saying that like my grandma was like asking questions about my like
Let's go.
good, genuine questions about my
Hell yeah.
transition.
Oh, that's dope.
So I was like, okay, I'll go and visit. So that was nice. And they didn't cry or anything. They were shockingly well behaved.
Well, bless them for that,
They
I
just
guess.
attempted. They had a 50-50 hit rate, I'd say, but you know, they did their thing to correct themselves.
I
It's
mean-
like, trying is like a really positive sign.
It is. It is.
Exactly.
Hayes' mom
Only
has been like iffy percentage-wise for many years, but she is trying. And you know, she means well, and she's gotten better gradually. So,
That's good.
you know,
sometimes it sucks lowering your expectations for basic
Mhm.
decency, but
sometimes you gotta.
you got other things to worry
Yeah.
about.
But anyways, ADHD storytelling, you can't just tell a story. You have to tell 15 stories.
That's
You can't
true.
Tell one story.
You need a full context, obviously.
For Christmas, they gave me a manual pasta rolling machine. The same one that we always use when we're up there making fresh pasta. So now I can make it wherever.
That's pretty cool. But I got completely distracted because you said a manual pasta machine, and my brain immediately went, oh come, a manual pasta machine.
I don't think I'm familiar with that musical, but I can hear a musical.
It's just, there's a Christmas song, oh come, Emmanuel.
Oh, okay. Look, it's
I'll help
here.
you make some pasta shells.
Yes, I can't actually make shells, but I might be able to if I got a
I could rhyme something else. I could do tagliatelle.
Tagliatelle. That's perfect.
I mean, it doesn't really rhyme. It only rhymes if I pronounce the Italian bad, but that's okay.
Alright, so I don't get this joke. Maybe one of you
My
will.
ancestors would be ashamed of me, which is all I can really ask for.
Oh, it's a porn joke. Okay, one of my chat people, they're Waffle Moose. Could be worse. Could be the manual pasta machine. In parentheses, that's the porn version. I don't know
Oh,
if
yes.
that's
Okay,
porn.
yes. Emmanuel is an infamous adult movie franchise from, I want to say, the early 80s or late 70s. Yeah, it's niche. It's niche. The only reason I actually know about it is because in Lee Alexander's Lo-Fi Let's Play series, which inspired my whole shit, I learned that she played the video game spin-off, which was a sort of, I want to say, it's sort of visual novel-esque, sort of MacVenture-esque,
That does seem like a game she would play.
interactive fiction. Oh yeah. I don't know if you've watched any of the Lo-Fi Let's Play videos, but they're just
I haven't. I
so
need to watch more of her
soothing.
stuff.
They're very soothing. And it literally inspired the first CUD chill streams, which is what caused me, ultimately to exist.
Oh, as Florina's pulling out, it's a vintage porn joke, so it is very.
Oh!
very
Oh yes, it is vintage.
Vintage and a story. I was just warning my chat about the ad break coming up.
So I finally put up the altar tower in the center of the henge.
Yeah, it has a few corners missing, but I got up to the top.
Yeah, well, I mean, the corners are missing because we ran out of slabs.
Yeah, I figured. We'll get more.
Oh, hey, it's Tower of Babylon. Well, I don't know if it's of Babylon exactly. It's just sort of inspired by Babylon, maybe. Based on the novel.
I am learning the hazards, by the way, of doing sparse mineral generation for Dwarf Fortress.
Doing what generation?
Sparse mineral generation, because I thought it'd just make minerals like less, I don't know, common on the overall map. I didn't realize it'd probably make them also smaller, because I feel like I've gotten really small, like, coal.
Yeah, no, they don't. It just means there are, like, less minerals all over the place. But it does make them more sparse as well, but,
Yes, I'm going up to one higher.
Yeah, I'm all about frequent. I feel like frequent is good enough, because it means you won't always have access to everything. But you'll still have access to something, and in useful quantities. I'll admit, though, I really don't enjoy playing in games where I can't find any lignite or bituminous coal.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
The making process
well,
is,
yeah, just having to, like, chop down so many trees and keep the charcoal generation running constantly. Stinks. I can't even keep my beloved glass industry going, which is everything to me.
Yeah, that's the problem, is I have crystal glass. I had the rocks, like the rock.
Oh, and yeah, and you gotta make pearl ash for that.
Yeah.
So, like,
that's
that's terrible.
problem.
That's a whole lot of wood. You usually just import
out.
coal. That's valid, Robin, and that is what I will mostly do, I think. But, like, still, it's a bummer. But I do ask for lignite and bituminous coal directly, and that mitigates it at least.
Yeah, I'm learning the ins and outs of world generation. I still have that necromancer in my fucking stream port. Just, hey, I'm a necromancer. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna make you a little miniature tower because I love you.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of, I've had several friendly necromancers in my base, and it's lots of fun, actually. Usually they don't do anything except just hang around and be purple.
Like, I heard you can get them on scribe duty and have them like make books, and sometimes they make the necromancer book.
That's amazing.
So you can potentially get more dwarves to be necromancers if they're reading.
Dead pilled, if you will.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. No, I'm a little sorry. I feel like I should be sorry. Let me put it that way.
That's a good joke, though. I mean, you went for the throat.
I did.
I mean, that would prevent a lot of the issues that arise of having necromancers in your fort if all your dwarves are necromancers.
The secrets of life and death? Psh, everybody though knows those.
Yeah, it's called socialism, baby. We're all necromancers here.
I read on Reddit, the Dwarf Fortress Reddit, someone was like, "Oh, a necromancer came to my fort and joined the military."
Oh boy!
His squad is like unkillable because anytime someone dies, they just come back.
Yeah, no, that is brutal. Our bones.
My necromancer how to use bludgeoning weapons because I really don't want to deal with a bunch of hands choking my dwarves.
Oh no, yeah, that's terrifying.
Oh my god, that's so funny, Higgins. They said that sometimes the necromancer will resurrect the enemy and they will still be aggressive to you.
Oh woof. That's
Oh wow, they maintain loyalty after death, damn.
If they manage to retain their sentience when they're revived.
Oh, is that a percentage chance then?
I guess so. I don't know. Last time I played Dwarf Fortress was probably like 2013 or so.
Well, now's a glorious time to get back into it if you're interested.
I should have just done the math.
It is. I'll probably check it out whenever I consider my oxygen not included save to be done.
God, I'm listening to Guilty Gear music right now, and I know it's hugely like inappropriate for vintage story. Yet, like, I need the energy.
If I can
Gives me
only make
power.
2 ingots of black bronze or 2 tools, what should I make them into?
Oh, black bronze.
Yeah, we have just enough silver and gold to make 2 ingots of black bronze. But
I
that's
think
it.
at least one pick in there is always a solid idea.
Yeah, I think so. How about a pick and another pick?
I like that.
All right.
That sounds good.
We happen to have 2 pick molds, so that works out. Thank you for bringing back the anthracite. It's nice because this little half stack I picked up is lasting quite a while.
Sick.
Yeah, anthracite is I believe the longest burning coal rock. Oh, it's done already? Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I'm glad to help. Like, that's why I went over and like salvaged for it. You request it. I got it.
By the way, you may have noticed that I've made some copper plates.
Yeah, I like how, by the way, I was admiring this earlier, how they don't stack evenly.
I love that they don't stack entirely evenly. I
Yeah,
think it's a
awesome.
wonderful feature.
So, such a good damn idea.
Good luck with the pizzas.
Was there pizzas mentioned?
Robin has pizzas, evidently.
Ah, yes.
I see you've
Oh, I'm playing
noticed
Deathloop
my
now.
copper plates. Oh, you are? That's cool. I'd say maybe you can get me back into it, but I'm afraid that's not happening because I'm gonna try to get back into Elden Ring, and that's gonna take all of my new game energy.
Yep. Not
Are you playing
terribly
Elden Ring
impressed.
on PC?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably Birdie is gonna wanna play co-op with me.
Ooh.
Which is understandable. I don't know that I'm going to be streaming Elden Ring. Probably not. Probably not.
That's a lot of games.
And also it feels like a kind of frustration that I don't necessarily want to share with the public.
Yes, I have a few games
I prefer to
like
play games that only frustrate me a little bit. Like Outer Wilds is kind of my limit on how much frustration I can take from a puzzle or gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, and Outer Wilds has a few, and they're like,
Actually, I guess Caves of Cud is the one that has the most frustration that I can handle. But usually I just like, when I lose a character in Cud, I usually just like laugh ruefully. It's my first
Yeah.
impulse is to just laugh.
that's kind of where I'm at. Is like, well, fuck, you know, what was I expecting there?
Yeah.
As often
Yeah,
as
yeah,
my
yeah.
reaction.
Yasty once again.
Hi, oatmeal. Yeah, hi, oatmeal. Yeah, we're snack rolling the wilderness. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Alright.
good
Okay,
track.
so you may like what I'm doing here with the kitchen area, Grah.
Oh, yeah. I'll come look. Oh, yeah, I made a whole bunch of slabs of quartz glass. I think I was going to use them to, like, put a roof on the cafe. I should probably eat some pie now that I'm thinking about it and honking about it.
Honk. Starting to use up a bunch of the stones we have.
I'm
too.
certainly not a good goose. Oh, I see. Yay, Stone Road.
Yeah, so I'll probably on this corner, I'll probably put a block, like, or light post or something.
I like it. Yeah, I can,
Yeah.
you know, I'm still kind of, like, working on the design of these things, but I'll put one up, on the path or just off the path.
I might get more basalt, bricks going too, so I can make like a border to this path right here.
Sure.
Raise
Nice.
it up here. Squish
Oh,
this,
it's
and then...
it's starting to look very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely the goal. Like, just get the some stuff slapped down, like just make the place look better and kind of encourage us to go faster. I guess because we're all motivated. We can see like how things fit together. Gets our
Yes, that's true.
moving.
That's
Improving.
true. We look at it and we say, "Wow, we really do gotta go fast."
Sonic was right. My
He was
God.
right. After all this time. Oh, I never did light that pit kiln I prepped.
Oh,
Let's eat more rocks here.
Eating rocks?
Yeah, turning rocks into paths.
Right, I can't use anthracite on a pit kiln.
That's what let's just use all these rocks for. Paths.
Yes. Yes, exactly. That is,
Yeah,
I think that is the expected use.
yeah. At first, I was like, "Oh wow, it seems like you need a lot of rocks to make paths." And then I was like, "I have so many rocks, I could bury a city."
But then, if you actually do make them into paths, they go real quick.
Yeah, no, they go real quick, and it's nice because
It is.
Funny enough, paths also go real quick.
Block. Like, it's great.
Paths do also go real quick. They excel at
Go
this.
room.
Did I get
God,
a lot
I'm-
of blue clay?
I'm being
It
so
is
particular.
satisfying.
Not really.
What's satisfying?
Cutting trees in this game.
Agree.
It's so much better than Minecraft.
Oh, I forgot about my ingots.
Oh, I've never embiggened the game. I used to look at my beautiful face this whole time.
You've never embiggened the game?
Yeah, so on my talk screen, I have a small screen where the game's happening
Oh.
on the top, like over my shoulder. And because I thought my talk screen was like a little barren,
I see.
and I'm kind of like slowly working on some ways to improve that. So I was figured I'd visualize it.
I should really commission some like
What was that?
screens and or I said I should really commission some like screens and overlays and stuff.
I know people if you want something in 3D.
That's cool. I usually just like get Kay to hand draw me something, or like our original BRB screen was just made out of puddles in Caves of Cud. We just used puddles to spell out BRB on a map. That was back when we were only streaming Cud. All right, black bronze
Yeah,
pickaxes.
now that I think about it, I think I've been a variety streamer since the fucking beginning.
Wow.
I just
Yeah, I've always
stream
done
whatever I
variety
wanted.
streaming.
I guess that makes sense, though. It feels like it's a bit more of like a directed move to become a to start out as a dedicated streamer. But I guess a lot of people do it, so whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, God, what was it like? Over 10 years ago.
Over 10 years ago.
Over 10 years ago. I remember hearing from like some content creators who were like, all right, if you want to like be a content creator, well, it wasn't really called that back then.
Right.
They were like, all right, pick one thing and become the person of that one thing.
Oh my
until
goodness.
people like you for you, and then you can do whatever you want. But nowadays, it's like the exact opposite. It's like, don't try and be the person of this or that game or anything like that. Or like, because there's so many people.
There's so many people.
There's so many people. So just be you, and then that'll be it. It's like
I mean,
kinda
like,
flipped on its head.
There are arguments to be said for like just pick consistency. Choose something that that you can do the same of going forward. And if that's variety streaming, then sometimes it's about like sticking to your patterns of when you change games and what you play. Like, you know, I can say pretty confidently that I am a survival craft streamer because those are the things I like to stream. I stream survival craft and roguelikes. But like, I don't know. Like, I think that, you know, all these things that are stated as rules, it's like these are different ways to get people to stick around and engage with you. And that's kind of most of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've always been a variety streamer, and I always heard it was like one of the harder paths to take because you're not chasing popular games. And frankly, I don't want to be that person and chase popular games because that's exhausting. And I don't really often want to play popular games either because I like weird indie shit.
Yeah.
I'm mostly an indie game streamer. Like, that's what I like mostly.
I write with anthracite.
Some exceptions.
No, I can't. What do we have that I can write
Yeah,
with?
honestly, it feels like a very large departure of character for me to have streamed Elden Ring in the same year it came out.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
probably getting on a death loop. Indie and retro, I guess, is the other one I typically do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I went for the entire Thief series, barring the most recent one they released, because it just did not look like a game I wanted to play.
Retro stuff is fun because there's always going to be somebody really stoked that you are playing that particular thing, and I think that's fun.
Fuck, when I was playing Killer 7, I actually had a Killer 7 speedrunner just come in to say hi. That's a moment I treasure. And occasionally you get like a developer coming in for like indie games, like saying hello. Like that happened for 3 games now, I want to say so far.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, Caves of Cut. I was about to say, like, you know, that's a thing we do.
I mean, mostly it's because, like, you know, you're a friend, so I feel like that.
Yeah. Well, that's I guess, but I mean, we weren't like friends automatically.
True. True.
You presumably found me through my streaming, right? Or was that? Or maybe I sat in on your. Like, I think it might have been that you were playing Cut and I came in.
It might have. I can't remember exactly because, like, we have a mutual friend through Xandra a bit. I don't know Xandra super well, but I've, like, you know, raided in Destiny with her.
Valid. Yeah, no, Xandra.
Mutuals.
Yeah, Xandra and I have known each other for a few years now. We got more close as friends when Kay tabled with her at the Small Press Expo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's a good bonding experience.
She needed an American person to help make certain things a little bit easier.
Oh, that's right. She's Canadian. I keep forgetting that.
That's right.
Oh, I'm about that. Yep, there you go.
Oh,
got my guts punched.
Rippin' Pache.
No, my nutrition, you bastard.
We're back to needing copper again.
Are we? Okay. I can go and do a run in a second here. I was just getting some more basalt rocks.
Okay. No hurry.
Well, that's a good sign that I should go eat some food and then run over and get some of that copper.
Maybe nature is recovering. I could baw properly. Last night I couldn't baw properly at all.
Well, I'm glad you're back at it.
Do what properly?
Baw.
Oh.
Baw. My bleeps.
One of our cats here has little kitty sneezes going on.
Oh, that's cute.
Kitty sneezes are so cute.
That's true. I should have. Hey.
Yeah, I'm just worried she's getting a cold. So I'm watching her because I know that stuff can tilt one way pretty hard.
Oh, that's true.
And I don't know how transferable some of these illnesses are to ferrets. So I'm also watching the ferrets.
Yeah, back when I was shy to baw.
You shy? Unbelievable.
I know, right? That was like right when I became a VTuber. And I was figuring out how Twitch worked and everything, which is funny because I've been on Twitch for like 10 years now. And figuring out how to do like redeems and everything. My Ba redeem used to cost 2,000 points because I was so nervous to do it.
Aww.
But it didn't matter because, you know, like I've said, I've been on Twitch for like 10 years now, so my friends all already had like 100,000 plus points in my channel.
Yeah, that's why we get bigger dupe. It's so common over here.
Bigger dupe theory.
Airport. Good luck selling.
Finish this. That is not the direction I want to take.
So I watched Glass Onion.
Yeah, you're saying it was pretty good.
It's really good.
It's so good.
It's really,
so
really good.
funny.
It's
I need
really,
to
really
watch
good.
both of them.
Ed Norton makes a perfect Elon Musk parody.
Oh my god.
He does an
yeah.
amazing job of it.
Wonderful.
And similarly, Dave Bautista does a really good, like, Proud Boy parody.
Yeah, oh my god.
Well, he's such a good damn actor,
He's
too.
a very good actor. Everybody shines. Janelle Monáe, incredibly good. She does really, really, really good job with her character. Catherine Hahn, also very, very good. Just like, they got some amazing people, and then those people are doing the top of their game. Leslie Odom Jr., like freaking Aaron Burr as a scientist dude.
Yeah, oh my god. The whole cast is incredible, honestly.
Absolutely. Really, really solid cast. Anyway, big recommend. Incredible camera work, tight plotting. If you liked Knives Out, you're gonna like this one probably just as much. If you didn't like Knives Out, well, jury's out. Might not like it, I don't know. I guess I might as well check for resin while I'm here.
That is worryingly close to my home. No, temporal rift, go away.
No.
I'm hoping to give you like a tool to like blow those away one at a time if you need to.
That would be good.
Oh, hey.
Is it-
Oh, no, sorry. I was just noticing that the resin is ready.
Excellent. All right,
I
need to get more copper. I think it's time. Let me go offload my extra garbage, get some rations, do some shit.
Who is that selling goods over there? An artisan.
Clearing away trees and underbrush and all that stuff is so satisfying.
It is, especially when you have the right tools for it. When you have the clippers and you can just kind of wipe out 3x3 blocks.
Yes.
Yeah, hey Marlon, we've got Dubin and Mommy 2 here. We're playing some VS on our shared server.
Yeah, the hot VS action.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. The artisan has
It's
some
already
really
been like
good.
this before.
The artisan has some really lovely tapestry pieces. And
Well,
is
if you got some good-
buying.
Yeah, go nuts.
Well, I don't have any gears on me. So oh no, wait, that's not true. I do. I think I might not get any just yet. Because none of these are complete. And I would want to get a complete one, or at the very least finish something that we've already got some of. The decorative planters are tempting, but I think I'll wait until we have a more coherent look.
Basically holding these like blueberries in my pocket just so they warm up and become rot faster so I can fill that barrel.
You're here.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, there are other ways that we could do that as well. Like we could hunt.
True. Is there a...
We still haven't built a ranch, which is really interesting to me. But I don't know, it's just
Oh, yeah.
it's a little arduous.
Yeah, there's sheep that pass through my home pretty regularly, so I just haven't thought about it.
I think you're getting further away from the mic again.
Yeah, also quieter.
Ain't that just the way?
I just use a secondary mic for chats. I mean, especially since my main mic is attached to the computer.
Yeah, you have a setup that I don't think is necessarily applicable to anyone else, you know?
Yeah.
I just
I
need to get a boom stand for this mic again, so I can just have it shoved in my face.
Yeah, I could use a boom as well.
I actually had like this nice boom stand with like a little dampener thing on it specifically for the Yeti before I moved to Korea, and that was really nice.
It seems
Hey,
nice.
speaking of sheep, there's a sheep. But it's
I need to get a
only
better
one.
stand for this one.
What is up with that weather? It's San Diego. We don't have weather.
You have sun.
Yeah, we have sun. Actually, that's a lie. We might actually have weather.
It was like
Yeah, it's
below,
gonna rain
like,
in the weekend.
it was like negative Fahrenheit over here, like last week.
Yeah, it's been wild. The DC area also got down to like the single digit Fahrenheits.
For you Celsius havers, that's pretty damn cold.
Weirdly enough, Boston has been fine. We're like staying in the sort of 40 to 50s range.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is lovely.
Yeah, that's about where San Diego is all the time.
My assistant had to cancel a bunch of runs because it's just too damn cold, too damn icy.
Oh,
hmm
poor little throat.
Low 40s in Florida. It's pretty cold for Florida. It seems, or at least it seems that way. I've never lived in or around Florida.
I've been
Yeah.
working on a throw build, by the way, for CUD.
A what build?
A Chuckster build.
Chuckster.
thing.
Oh, a throwing build.
Yeah.
I see.
Because I just found out that the Geomag disc does not respect walls if you can see through them.
God, that's so fucked up. The
It's-
geomagnetic disc has been nerfed and is still OP.
It
I
sounds
hope it-
exciting, whatever it is.
You know
It's
the throwing thingy from Predator?
Nope.
Oh,
I haven't seen
Alright,
okay,
do you know
well,
the hit movie Cruel? And the Glaive?
yeah, the thing that's called a glaive and bears no resemblance to anything else called a glaive.
Exactly. Alright, here's the way to describe it. It's a boomerang that hungers for flesh.
Basically, yeah. A homing, chakra. Chakram? Chakram, like Xena uses.
Yep.
Please tell me you know at
Nice.
least of Xena Warrior Princess.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool, we're fine.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm a lesbian, so we gotta know about our ancestry, you know.
Man, we just got through, speaking of ancestry, we just got through Utena in our anime club, and man, that one did not go over well with people, understandably so.
Really, I haven't watched it. I need to.
It's very much an early work of that particular director.
Uh-huh.
It's like, they should do less metaphor. It's probably the strongest critique you can make of it is you should just say more things straight up. But the end sequence is pretty good, and the goofy episodes are really fun.
Yeah,
It's pretty neat.
I'm wary about ever going back to try to watch Utena, as I never did. Even though it was a contemporary anime during my anime times. But, like,
It's,
I don't know.
not required reading or whatever.
I don't
no
think
such
I
thing.
wanna.
And you don't gotta. Oh, the
Like-
throwing anus from Ogloff, yeah.
Wow. How far am I from home? Oh, I've gone quite a ways. Should
I
head
finally
back.
like overloaded and certified that Geomag disc, and it's a killer.
I reckon. And for
Yeah,
a
that's
throwing build, that's got to work out pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's not the throwing build character. That's what made me think I should do
Oh.
a throwing build and use more than just the Geomag disc. You know, that's a feature.
Nowadays, things are Utena references, and you got to take people's word for it. Do you mean you've got to pay people sword?
The more contemporary version of Utena right now is Witch from Mercury, because Utena is one of the things it draws
I
from.
need to catch up on that. Well,
Oh,
the person who wrote the Utena novel wrote Witch from Mercury.
Oh, fascinating! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's more heavily Shakespeare influenced though than Utena. It's a retelling of the Tempest
Wow.
with giant robots and girls
Okay.
I don't think I've
and
seen
corporations.
or read The Tempest.
It's not
Actually,
one
never
of...
saw the Tempest.
I feel like it's not one of his stronger plays. Oops.
Dang. That should be a message in OnlyFans got horned to death. When you boot someone out of chat. Well, that's for a cam shot, never mind. Yeah, but basically Truekin Chuckster build involves throwing lots of grenades and injecting lots of juice.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, Utena, it's got a lot of flaws, but that was what makes it more watchable to me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. My favorite anime remains Serial Experiments Lane, so.
Yeah, I'm not the anime expert in my group of friends, but I've heard the anime experts bring up that one a couple times. I don't remember in what
It's
context.
So good.
I mean, I'm no longer president of the anime club. I'm like, please, someone else do this.
Yeah, that's a mood. I haven't watched much anime since I moved to Korea, and therefore, since coming back, watching Witch from Mercury is like the first anime I've like really watched in years.
I just finished watching what's available for Bochi to Rock, and that's pretty delightful.
I should watch that.
I
As soon
recommend
as
it.
I saw the one scene on Twitter where, you know, her entire body's
Glitching out? Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's very much an anime of she's just like me for real, for real.
Honestly, that's how I feel about Serial Experiments Lane a little, though I probably shouldn't feel that way.
Being older means you just sigh when you identify with certain characters. Speaking of giant robots, have you heard of this cool game called Caves of Cud?
It's not exactly a robot.
No, I don't know what it is yet, honestly. I just
Large
know
creature.
inside of it. Oh, it is a large creature.
Well, okay. I mean, that's what it says on the manual that Clank wrote for you. Manual for large creature.
What I want to know is where to find that damn crystalline gile, because I saw that in the fucking equipment list, and I need this.
Oh my
Crystalline
God,
what?
you gotta send me
The
that.
crystalline gile, the ego knife.
Oh, yes. Go knife.
Yeah,
It sounds metal as hell.
it's a knife that bases its penetration and accuracy off of ego and texture or willpower directly.
It's a psychic knife, basically. Like the stuff Psylocke makes out of her fists. Oh, nice.
Also, Clever Girl, I don't know what Clever Girl is spoiling me on, so I guess it's not really a spoiler, but like I was like looking at like I was like picking out like stats for like my friends, and I look over and I just see non-linearity. I'm like, I don't know what that is. That scares me. Why is this a skill option for my buddies?
You know, maybe I shouldn't light a bonfire right next to my hang bed, but
What's the worst that could happen?
yeah.
Just a little nutrition loss, no big deal.
I hope
Yeah,
in
but
the
the
future
next
we
big
get-
update for this game does look super neat, and I'm excited
It
about it
does.
because there's like weird temporal stuff you can recover to do things. They said adding like more like installations, I guess, that you can
Ooh.
use.
That sounds fun.
I can only presume it might be stuff to help dick around with like local stability and stuff, and that would be pretty sick. If you just put something down that helps like an unstable area be more stable.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
would
Gives you a
be
ward
nice.
against nearby rifts or something. That would be a lot of good
There
shit.
are numerous eldritch abominations outside Shark due to the hold on, let me show you real quick. Due to where did that fucking thing go? It's around here somewhere.
Well, let me
But
find
then the
my
thing
man-made
with-
horror beyond comprehension.
Ugh.
Ah, here it is, here it is. It's hard to see, but you can see that wispy thing. That's causing a lot of problems. It does
Yeah, the
have
rust
that kind
hole.
of stuff.
Ah!
The rust hole.
It's tantalizing, but there isn't a whole lot of lore yet, so we don't really know much about it. Though apparently that'll change a little bit come the next big update.
Ooh.
They
Yeah.
said there'll be more lore.
They said they were going pretty hard on it, actually. Like, they wanted a lot in this one.
Fingers crossed that it's good.
Yeah, always fingers crossed. I'm sure they're crossing their fingers, too. I don't know a writer who wouldn't also be crossing their fingers.
Valid.
Everyone's like, God, I hope it's good. Writer's standing with them going, yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the Malachite as we speak. Suppose it's got a large node nearby. But yeah, the fucking Geomag disc has been hilarious. Like the thing, I was making this a knife build, and now I'm just throwing a disc at things and laughing.
I mean, that's pretty great, though.
It's awesome, yeah. Like ultimately, I think the point where you can make the Geomag disc like really, really broken, it doesn't matter. You have a bunch of other shit you can do to be as broken. So.
Right, and there are other things that will be similarly trying to cheat and do broken things to you.
Yeah.
I feel like once the game starts trying to break your systems, it's okay. Like, you can break the game. You're allowed.
That's what makes it really fun about CUD, is that it rises up to meet the average Morrowind playthrough.
It's true.
It's like, okay, what if I did the same thing? I'm like, actually, this is cool as hell. Actually, I do like that you're being unfair. This is awesome. We're at a mutual understanding. It's funny too, because like I have like a little mental laundry list I'm going over of like, okay, how many of my things are reality distorting? Okay, let's make sure we have backup options.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the little weirdos will spawn at night regularly, but since there's that temporal rift outside, a lot more of them are gonna spawn near it. That's why you're hearing this lovely chorus of and ahs and
Damn kids on your lawn again.
Whereas
Yeah,
if you were hearing the same thing
kids
from
on
me,
my lawn.
it's because the dog is bored. But he's actually not in the room right now, so whatever.
Where is the boy?
Well, I could try jingling his little treat dish and see if he shows up. He might just be hanging out with Boots' mom.
He does seem to like her a bunch.
Well, yeah.
Alas, you cannot shark because they tend to drift about.
Yeah, they get in their hip sports car and screech around corners.
Gas, gas, gas.
Oh, there's bread there.
I don't know what you were singing.
Oh, it's one of the initial D songs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, go
yeah,
figure.
I couldn't quite
Called
think of it.
Gas, Gas, Gas.
How appropriate.
Yeah. But I think that one's my favorite. It's not like the #1 song that people usually put on for making an initial D reference, but it's my favorite one to reference.
I think I'm still just always gonna love Speedy Speed Boy, because the song's called Speedy Speed Boy.
Yeah,
There's something to be said
Boy,
for that.
currently burning, CD Speed Boy. It's so good. Yeah, that's a good point, Horrible. If you dig very deep, then then it's just always temporally unstable down there, and
That's
then
true.
you'll always get monsters to spawn. So if you want a dungeon full of horrors, just make your dungeon really deep.
But also just like that's everywhere underground already and you're not really providing anything new.
That's true. There's lots of competition.
If you want to farm drifters, it's called going outside at night, basically. Hey pup, you want to come in? You want to come up? Oh, there he is. There's his face.
Okay.
Hello.
Hold on, everyone.
There he
I gotta-
is.
I gotta go to cross stream to see the dog.
Doggy.
Hey, buddy.
Puppy. Big puppy.
Oh, there he is. Oh, such soulful eyes.
If
You gotta
you
That's
want
our
to
boy.
get the puppy.
That's our
Blanket
boy.
burrito bath boy.
Yeah. It's because he kept trying to lick my arm. What?
Is that his way of saying please put food in mouth?
No, if he's bathing his pack is like therapeutic for him. Like
Okay.
it feels good to like lick somebody until they are clean. And so there are times when he just kind of is like, you need a bath. You need a bath immediately. I need you to have a bath immediately.
So whenever we move, I'm gonna put up a little like ferret box within arm's reach, so I can let the ferrets out. Because hopefully I'll have my own room.
Yeah.
And that's the box to put your hand in if you want to get your arm cleaned.
Oh, that's cute.
Love that.
Fury especially loves the groom. She'll just click, 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 click. Love that girl. Oh come on! Don't just tease me with one fucking malachite nugget.
That is pretty rude.
There we go.
There you go. I have covered the kitchen area. Also,
Nice.
I baked a bunch of pies.
These things are burning for a lot more than 5 seconds. It's really funny.
Grah, grah, grah.
Limestone.
Floor
White
pie.
marble. Man,
Floor
that
pie.
sounds so cool.
Ooh! What? You found some white marble?
No, I'm just looking at some
Oh.
malachite in. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
People should do Morse code by giving you long and short draw redeems.
I feel like the cooldown would get in the way for Gra, which is slightly higher.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the same cooldown rate. The short Gra has virtually no cooldown. The longer Gra has a slight cooldown, if I recall correctly.
I see.
But it's still possible. Like, you know, somebody could get out an SOS without too much trouble. Unfortunately, that's the only thing I know in Morse code.
Yeah, same here.
I think that's the same for most people. It's happening, I think.
I learned some boat flags before.
I'm just anticipating it. Well, I'm glad we all got that out of our system.
I love that.
Ah, there you are. Wow, this malachite is like the most frustratingly like placed. This is like someone lightly dusted this area full of salt and pepper. Level
That's
stuff.
annoying.
Yeah, it's not staying in a chunk.
Malachite's the ore of copper, right?
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to Dwarf Fortress for teaching me what a lot of ores of metals are.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Honestly, like, this game served as a sort of nice intermediate one, because I didn't know about the multiple types of bronze until
Yeah.
until I played Vintage Story.
Yeah,
Neither
it's
did I.
Vintage Story taught me the same.
I thought it was just tin and copper.
That's
Me too.
World of Warcraft telling me lies. Sweet little lies.
It's just a simplification.
Mm-hmm.
That's true that Vintage Story doesn't let you make Billin or Electrum. An accurate accusation.
Oh, what's Billin?
Billin is a metal that's really useful for furniture making and the like in Dwarf Fortress. You can make it out of, like, I want to say 6 ingots out of 2 tetrahedrite stones. Because it's just a simple alloy of copper and silver.
Oh, yeah. Copper
And
silver.
And
Awesome.
while you can't
I
make
like
weapons or armor out of it, you can make most furniture, and it is, like, it's not worth as much as iron, but it is worth more than, like, basic stones and the like, so you can use it for kind of mid-tier furniture. And it's great for, like, building chains for traction benches, etc.
Famous for coins, historically. Interesting.
Oh, I see.
There's a.
It's like Electrum's
game
cousin.
Yeah, there's a game of sorts that I play where the main currency is Electrum because of its magical transformative powers.
Is Electrum also really shiny too?
I think so.
Here they are, Starry.
For how frustrating this ore is to find, at least it's medium quality. If this is like a bunch of poor quality ore, I'd be really grumbling.
That's fair, I would be grumbling too.
Grumbling.
Probably.
I gotta grow it up.
True.
Go to a restaurant.
love that.
Ask the server if you want to grow up your meal. Snapchat comes out and just barfs on your food.
Oh no, no.
Don't know what I was
That's
expecting.
terrible.
Said, Villain transforms valuable silver coins into more silver coins. Just don't look closely.
Yeah.
My God, the sun's out. Go away, you weirdos. How many are you?
I could hear the Snapchat going and drink as like after it finishes barfing.
Yeah. I wouldn't barf on anybody's food, don't worry.
That's part of being a learned Snapchat VTuber, I think.
Yeah, you learn not to barf on food.
When you go to the damn new settlement, you discover one ingredients for their meal is putrescence.
Oh, that's awful.
Are you gonna die over there?
I can barely hear what she's saying.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun and running around with a horde of weirdos.
I mean, running around with a horde of weirdos is effectively my life goal.
Yeah, that's just queer culture, Mommy.
It's true. But these are deadly. Well, okay. I know some deadly weirdos too.
Oh. Is this like a fucking... What is this here? Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot this was exposed the whole time. Huh.
Alright, the kids finally got off metal after I threw them and punctured them with spears.
Yeah. Oh, we got some rich chunks. Nice. I want to follow this cave for a bit, see where it goes. To death.
Fire dirt, yeah,
Hey.
peat. That's where my peat goes. E.g., fire dirt. I'm sorry, i.e. fire dirt. Oh, fine dirt. Oh, I see, yes. No, we've got... I mean, that's understandable since we've got shitty dirt and okay dirt. But then it's bones and fire dirt.
Oh yeah, that's
Speaking of which, up. Let me go ahead and start that kiln that I neglected earlier. It is on a terra preta, that's fair. But I know of no way to place a block of peat, so it had to do. I do have bones, yes. Which is made of bone dirt, but it's actually just bones.
Oh, here they come.
I still have bones. A few hundred of them. And a bit over 200, I believe.
Maybe I should burn all of these pies so they keep for longer. I guess I could use Cobble Skull.
Yeah,
That's a fair
when
point.
Pies become charred is like the funniest thing in the world to me in this game.
You lose a little nutrition. And it kind of tastes funny, but...
The char keeps the elements out. You have between 206 and 213 bones. Hell yeah.
Understandable.
If it wasn't a completely unnecessary exposition to ionizing radiation, it would be fun to get like a full body X-ray and have someone count exactly how many bones I have.
That would be pretty cool.
Ah, it appears you have twice as many bones as the average human.
What a
Or
healthy
doll.
young boy! And such plentiful organs.
Yes!
I figured you would recognize an Invader
That's
Zim
probably
reference.
my favorite Invader Zim reference.
I have a squealy spooch.
I'm not that versed in it, unfortunately.
Oh, it's the
That's
same
fine.
episode. It's Dib's like, he said he has a squealy spooch. Humans don't have a squealy spooch, and Dib turns to him and just says, I have a squealy spooch. No wait, not Dib. Zab. What's her freaking name? The goth kid. Daz.
I forgot, is there a way to harvest drifters? Not drifters, locusts?
No.
Dead locusts?
No.
Okay.
You could harvest their nests, but not the locusts themselves.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. You see me, and you're throwing rocks at me. Story of my life, Buster.
It's weird how the last slice of a pie doesn't stack with the other slices. I don't understand it.
Right?
It's very strange.
I feel like that's a new glitch.
I mean, it was in play last time we played, if nothing
Oh, yeah,
else.
Yeah, no, I just meant, like, I remember stacking, like, 8 or 12, like, pie slices with identical pies on top of each other in my inventory before.
Well, you can, but, like, there's always going to be, like, one from each pie that only stacks with the other odd one out from each pie, which is
Yeah.
very weird.
That's something I don't remember at all happening before.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. You burned yet? You are. Great. Floor pie.
Yeah, there's lots of tiny little bones in the body that, like, fuse together. Like, famously, the bones that make up your skull, when you're a tiny little baby, it's like a bunch of different bones, and then they, like, grow and fuse. That's why babies are so soft. That's why sometimes you see them with, like, the little helmets on.
I think that's the locust nest completely cleared. That wasn't too bad. I'm mostly following this tunnel and seeing if there's any exposed veins. But I might find something cool too. Hot.
I'll probably cry. I have a phobia of needles and of blood.
That is a bad combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you're a trans girl early in transition, and I want to draw multiple vials of you all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Um,
That's difficult.
look, as long as the medical industry keeps catering to big vampire, we don't really have much of a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I want a big vampire.
It's just, there's just the one.
It's a really big vampire.
But they're really big.
Big vampire.
That's why I talk about Dracula so much. He was just the biggest
It's
vampire.
just really big.
I should do a save again where I've got the fucking a save of
Oh.
story. where
Wistful
I've- where I'm doing
remembrance.
the-
Robin, I hope you get back on your moans as soon as possible. You deserve
Oh,
them.
you're off the mounts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't like it when people have to be off the moans. It's no good.
Yeah, because I'm moving up to Portland in about 2 months. I told my doctor that on the phone yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, just kidding. You're not getting a 3-month prescription. You're getting a 6-month prescription."
Oh,
I was
thank
like, "Wonderful."
God.
Thank
Well, that
you."
is
Awesome.
nice. Because of blood and because of money. I mean, the causes of most things that happen on Earth, blood and money.
Blood money. Alright, let's see. I have a knife. And, oh boy, you hit so hard. Yep,
Oof.
that's okay.
Oh, deep drifters. Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, I was on my way out anyway, so I'm not, like,
They've got a slap.
too annoyed.
They
Yeah.
got
You
a
were
slap
on
to
your way
him.
out and he heard you along.
I need to actually make some armor, I think.
Excuse me.
It's
Oh,
fine.
we got some ads starting soon, everyone. Just a 2-minute ad break to get rid of pre-rolls and retirement rolls. And I hope you managed to hear the warning, everyone in chat.
I can barely hear the warning myself.
True. And same.
Alright, more coppers here. I got more sphalerite while I was there because I found it.
That's great. I mean, like, the sphalerite... I mean, can I just make tin lanterns? I could start making us tin lanterns. I'm sorry, zinc
Yeah.
lanterns. Zinc lanterns. Can I do that?
Why not?
Well, some metals don't make plates, but I'll look.
Oh, let's see.
Zinc plates do exist.
Zinc
Cool.
plate, yep.
All right, well, I guess I'll make us some zinc, some nice zinc lanterns. I think I will do that.
Smelts into ingot, turns into Archimedes screws,
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
zinc blocks. You can make whole zinc blocks, actually.
Oh my goodness, whole zinc blocks.
Yeah.
You need 6
Light
zinc
absorption
plates.
1.
That's normal.
Okay.
I don't think that's a system they've fully spec'd out. So a zinc sheet, it looks like you can't make a lantern out of it. But you can make...
You
Yeah.
can make whole zinc blocks out of it. That's the
Doesn't zinc react violently with fire? I don't know. I thought... No, I don't. I think that's potassium. Oh, okay, yeah, you make Archimedes screws with stainless steel plates? Holy crap.
Zinc burn.
Oh, I see. It can be other stuff.
Zinc itself does not burn. That's what Google says.
Well, if you need to make some screws with it, I mean...
But then Google also says the metal burns with a bluish-white flame.
Oh.
So I don't know what to believe. Thanks, Google, for becoming a worthless piece of shit over the past few years.
Probably
It
when you
sure
talk about
has. Well, we can make zinc blocks. That'll look pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, that's my impression of things, Higgins. Oh, you can get basically any metal to burn.
With the right attitude.
Yeah, that's why like steel wool is flammable, because it's easy enough to get the filaments of iron hot enough to oxidize rapidly and heat up the adjacent parts and have a chain reaction. I suppose if you wanted a horrifying thing, you could like get the kinds of vessels that you make steel out of and just try and pump enough oxygen in there instead of carbon and have horrific oxidizing reactions.
Welcome back, buddy.
I actually have you open in my one of my tabs case over here. You talking to Megabit? I can go and look.
Yeah, he left for a minute and then came back. What's detaching? On my keyboard?
Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong.
Growl, growl, growl. Growl, growl, growl. Ah, thank you for resubscribing, Elkia. 20 months, dang.
Kia. Hi, Kia.
That's so much.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
a favorite of mine too.
Yeah, Kia's cool. A pal.
Okay, I'll make the room here. That's my kitchen, and then has a door down to the cellar. I want to plan that out. Where's my saw? There's my saw.
There's crazy old lady Mimitu building her house again.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Get in a bath. Oh, you may not lick my hand.
Have a chisel sink.
Ah.
Chisel sink to help me make dough.
Okay, there we go. I think I figured it out. God, this copper roofing is expensive, but it looks so good.
It looks really cool. Since you're only using it for a small area, I think that's probably fine.
Yeah, just for like the entry way. I'll have to think about if I want to ring this outside area of something else. I think I might just ring this with like large boards, because I think it fits better with the other stuff. Like, looks okay for framing, or I could put on more plaster.
We do have more plaster. And we've been making more quicklime this whole time, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, maybe I should go plaster instead then.
Oh!
Do you think I should go with bare plaster for like the upper areas? Continue to go bare?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably fine. You can always adjust it if you need to.
And I could always put a framed block in the corners, too. It'd give it a little bit more structure.
Also valid.
Like the box one instead of the crossed one. I'll think about it.
Yeah, Megabit noticed Boot's mom coming by and doing some stuff. And putting some things away. We've been very chore doing today. Very, very diligent moms around the house. Days can't always do that, but today did, and it's pretty cool.
Soft.
What light through yonder window breaks?
I want to see how this larch looks first before I make any permanent decisions. God, the speed boost in those paths. So mighty.
It's pretty impressive. Oh, I probably better make some more skeps. Ow. Not to, I guess.
Much easier to do bees in Dwarf Fortress.
True. Unless... Aha!
Actually, yeah, I'll go with just large boards for the frame. I'll give it a nice clean look, I think. Like, I feel like I got a top and bottom to plaster or something when it's just a bare plaster.
Well, you can try it all. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
We'll see, because, like, at the very worst, I'll just have a bunch of large, like, planks I can do stuff with, other things with, if need be, so... this ain't my first rodeo for building stuff.
No, indeed.
All the wood lines up properly too. Someone else may not notice these things, but I will. Oh, I know what to do. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do for my next trick here.
Yeah?
I'm going to go get some lead.
Cool. We can still use copper for what it's worth.
Hopefully I'll find some lead and copper together.
Okay, I'm gonna make some more picks regardless, though. Welcome back, buddy. Did anything interesting happen? Do you want to come back into bed? I'm still streaming, son. I'm not going anywhere. You can come here if you'd like. Yeah. Here you go. Boy.
Alright, chat. I'll let you see this little wall here that I made between these two little pits, between these two little rows. I'm going to cut out like alternating checkerboard patterns. So there's one hole here. Like this. I only got one hole left.
Place of Mallow, this is an incredibly charming game. It's one of my big, amazing games of recent times.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I carefully watched you play it for a bit. Play it
That's
for a
true,
bit,
you
and
did.
Yeah, I think I'm going to like this one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, did you got the right stuff?
Survival crafting games can be an ordeal to
They
find
can.
one.
They can, and I often enjoy that, but this one is just like, it's so vibe. Speaking of vibrations, I should go make some more beehives for them to make vibrations in. Oh.
Buzz, motherfucker.
You're here.
Oh gosh, that looks really nice. What was a quartz glass slabs? Yeah.
What about? Well, oh, are you taking a look at the
Yeah.
at the diner roof?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to put the pie back in. I was gonna put the pie in this little. I appropriated one of the food containers so that we would have some handy containers to keep pie slices in.
You know, if we wanted to, like, maybe seal this off a bit more from the weather, too, we could potentially do basalt slabs standing up and then line them with more quartz glass slabs.
That'd be valid. I don't object to that idea. If you want to take point on that design direction, feel free. I just wanted there to be a little bit of a, you know, I wanted there to be a little window ceiling.
I'll think of things to like do here, but yeah, this is coming along really nicely.
Let me actually grab these things back so I'm not just cluttering up the area.
I mean, before it's all said and done, we're gonna need a lot of polished basalt, too, because I'm kind of I'm slowly lining this entire like pond with polished basalt rocks.
Well, I've been slowly carving a hole in the floor down below the apiary, so I will continue to collect blocks as I do that.
Much appreciate, yeah.
You betcha.
Lots of blocks is good. Let me continue to make more space in my pockets here.
Lovely Jeb has redeemed the yeah, it is approaching the 2-hour mark, has redeemed the break redeemable. So I do think that it's just about time to perch myself somewhere scenic and take a little break.
I will do the same. Like, it's a 2-for-1 deal. You get Grahu on break, I take a break too.
Is that a deal?
I mean, if you want me to take a break, it is.
Oh. I guess I do want you to take a break. Wouldn't want you overworking yourself.
Break,
yeah.
But do your fans want me to take a break? And
I reckon they do.
People.
Yeah. They are certainly kind-hearted people. I have a very kind-hearted chat.
I share some of them, and I've liked everyone we shared.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm gonna break this.
Take a break. I agree. I should put that in my chat too, so people can remind me.
You should. It's really good because when you've got people in your chat kind of looking out for you, they remind you and they let you know, hey, don't forget. Because it's really easy to just kind of get carried away and not do it, but it's good for you.
All right, y'all. See you in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, see you in some number of minutes. I'm finishing up this little smelting task first, so I'll be another few minutes before I actually break.
All right.
But see you then. Have good breaky times. Jeb says it's a bargain. So I think we're on the right track there. I will enjoy break, thank you. Megabit will probably also enjoy me taking a break so that he can get a little bit of direct attention. This tin bronze batch is just finishing up. Perfect. Wow. Exactly the right amount. Okay, I can happily go on break now. But while I'm here, why don't I set some... No, I'm good. Never mind.
see all of you in all the chats. I haven't been talking a lot because my voice sounds like this. And also you in the other chats probably are having a hard time hearing me. If Doob and Gra have been having a hard time hearing me. Yeah, I don't know what Discord's doing. OBS says I'm fine. I'm like... Alas, I am hitting like minus 15 decibels, and I'm usually trying to hit like minus 5 decibels. But I don't know why Discord is like fucking me over. I've already like looked through all the sound options, and Discord's using the correct mic and everything, so I don't know what's going on. I already have my input volume slammed to maximum. On top of that, they both have me set to 200% on their own side. Like the crisp noise filter. I don't know. I have automatic gain control off. Yeah, I don't know why Discord has a problem. It might also be some fucky Windows settings, because Windows always loves to fuck over mic stuff. good time in the secret channel, ain't ya? Hi, Oatmeal. Bob. You don't think they spawn in the snow? They might not, I'm not sure. But in a zombie way, bah. 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 Looking at Discord during the night. Can't do much while they're out there. Alas. It is pretty high intensity, eh? There are so many of them. This is surprisingly defensible. Where's that orange spear go? Oh, it's right over there. Ah. Oh, they actually managed to find an angle to throw a rock through. Huh. Surprised how well that worked. Alright, they figured it out. Finally figured out I was outside. Okay, come over here. daytime now? No, it's still 3 a.m. Okay, there we go. Next, just read restore. Oh, I got them all. That. Master gamer. I'm definitely a master of some of them. Oops. Master of puppets. Nah, I'm the doll though. If anything, I'd have to be the one with strings. Oh, I can't do a very good flirty voice right now, Fullerina, because I'm all... my thrussies are raw. But, oh my god. I'll get you all nice and pinned up for chat to see. Hey, and it's daytime again, so I don't have to worry about this thing fucking shit up. I love that, Val. Mr. Metallica. Yeah, an anomaly. It makes funny things happen when you get close to it. I love the giant gears. Oh, the mountains are covering them up. It also makes the world go all funny and gives you, like, horrifying glitches. Oh, the textures are, like, melting, too. That's awesome. Holy shit. Alright, that's low enough. 1% stability. Let's go. Now I'm gonna be like this for a little while. I didn't realize that being temporally unstable hurt you. Yeah, I'm in the cool zone now. The music while you're temporarily unstable fucking rules. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to show off about this game. I can't wait for it to become, like, genuinely terrifying after we learn the lore.
Are you telling me it's not already terrifying having a bunch of annoying kids throwing rocks at you?
Hello, welcome back, Noob. I read Fullerina's thing and almost called you Fullerina.
Please, never insult me so.
Damn, Fullerina, you gonna just take that?
They usually don't. That's why I respect them as an enemy.
It was just showing off temporal instability to chat. I love showing it off every time there's just a temporal rift nearby.
You love showing it off? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, no, I love showing it off. The others are quiet, huh?
Is this help at all?
Oh, hold on. No, I
there's something on your end. Got it.
Somehow the slider on my OBS mixer for Discord got slammed. Oh. My poor little throat. Having a bad time.
That looks right. Okay. Alright, let's get traveling, I suppose. Just proc. Oops. Yeah, I saw that SMG link melding. That thing's crazy. Here, I'll show you all. all the viewers at home.
Ooh, let's see.
Just have to change the scenes. I need additional hotkeys apparently.
Alright.
Yeah. Here's a ray gun ass looking SMG.
Hey, puppy. Alright, I'm coming back.
Welcome back, Ra.
Thanks.
I'm showing everyone a SMG. It looks like a ray gun.
Wild. I love that thing.
Like a
Here's
ray
an
gun.
SMG that looks like an apple. Here's an SMG that looks like a ray gun.
Imagine if you could have guns.
Here's a
Crossing, like...
Honestly,
Here's a chair shaped like a frog.
here I'll just link this to you directly, because I don't know. Like, I know you're not super into guns, but in terms of where it crosses Caves of Cut, I think you're more interested.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
And I feel like this is something that could be in Caves of Cut. Like this is a possible interpretation of the chain pistol. Okay, I'll just put it in the group chat.
Oh, I see what kind of ray gun you're thinking of when you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Love it.
It kind of looks like a Captain Bolt stunner, if you ask me.
Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of interpretations. It's a cool looking gun. I love these dorky ass guns. Fuck Rogers ass looking motherfucker. Yep, that's a good way to describe it.
A little bit, yeah.
Fuck Rogers.
Alright, do we have any lead locations marked here?
I don't think so.
I know I have a couple out in the distance. Just debating how far I want to travel for this. Okay, well I found some copper nug locations here and there I can exploit. Alright, yeah, let's go get some copper on the way there.
Cool.
Grab some jerky. Lost German trials the Uzi. Which, yeah, the Uzi's a real good SMGs, melding speaking. But think of the world we could have lived in. What if we lived in a world without guns, though? Without war?
Well,
No, I'm being annoying with that comment. I know.
don't know how to imagine that, truth be told.
Being intentionally annoying.
Oh, oh.
Melding here is probably my best friend, or at least one of my best friends.
That's cool. It's good to have those.
We already had that world and then the noble dinosaurs died. Well, if you think about it, dinosaurs came for Adam and Eve and never the original sin, so yes.
Oh,
they were
no.
creatures.
Woof.
Hold on. Chrissy, do you want more food? You know what? I'm feeling generous today. You may have more food. I have so many copper locations just marked, like, I realized I can swing by them all. Get
That's
you even more
great.
copper.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, once the next update comes out, I'm definitely gonna pick a different class. So I can go mining. I love going mining.
I'm kinda sick of it, honestly, so I'm happy if someone else is doing it.
That's valid. Do we know how long we have to wait until the next update drops?
They said it's gonna be out Q1 of 2023. So
Alright.
next
Fair enough.
several months. And they said they're going to have a DJank update be the next one. That's the consensus.
Ah.
But yeah, the one afterwards. last DJ update was pretty good. I don't remember exactly what it did, but I remember it was good.
I mean, every time like we make a new world and like build up and like try out like different like stuff, I get like more ideas. I get more familiar. Like this time, I finally actually got the like smithing things a bit, so I'm more confident getting into that as being probably a major homebody next time.
Lovely.
And I am very good at setting organization in video games, at least. Not so much IRL, but video games I'm very good.
I can be. But sometimes I'm just not.
Mm-hmm. It's like a major thing for me. It's like priority one for a lot of what I do, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have a chisel. I need a chisel.
A great example for multiplayer is when playing Bar Trauma and I was like anything like near like the crafting like area, I had everything organized. Like I had, you know, this little hand like steel case. This has this type of ore in it. That steel case has that type of ore in it. Like an entire box just for making steel, which was carbon and iron and little actual steel, and then titanium and aluminum got a separate box for themselves too, because titanium aluminum alloy is like a big thing in that game.
Right.
So there, you know, just some sort of like crafting logic to it. All right, trace amount of copper left. Cool. I can use depleted. Actually, I won't mark depleted on you. I'm gonna say trace.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to do our offline hero trauma thing.
Hey!
Yeah,
Or
and
off
for those of you at
stream, I
home, I'm
guess.
not streaming the Spyro Trauma at all.
Masha and Periapsis, good to see you.
I also find it fun that I'll be the captain when I'm the least experienced in the game.
Well, guess how you get experienced at it.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be fine.
Wow.
And I'll be helping too as your XF.
Okay.
So,
Right, you're
It-
security, right?
yeah, I'm gonna be security this time. I'm trying to get like a little bit of time with like every role. Engineering is one I need more time with, but melding's been like on a roll with it. So I haven't wanted to interrupt that. Because she's actually been doing the wiring and stuff. And that's like, yeah, if at least one of us knows how to do that stuff, we're in real good shape.
Yeah, no, that stuff seems really cool. It seems similar to like Factorio Combinator stuff. When
Yeah.
I sort of looked at it.
I mean, it's a logic-based program. It's programming. That's
Yeah.
what it actually is.
Yeah, I love doing not real programming, just like video game programming.
Yeah. That's valid.
Yeah, Point Baker.
You can't rig the reactor instantly melt down the button press, but you can start the process. I mean, there's no way to get the reactor to melt like that. Because it has to spool up its own heat to melt down.
Oh, I didn't bring a shovel.
Your best option if you want to sabotage reactor melting, as you well know, is make sure the alarm doesn't get picked up by the captain.
Sabotaging my boat.
It's instant if people don't have any warning.
It's so funny.
Oh, you already know how to turn it off? I figure you would. That's a pretty simple wire to snip. By the way, folks, I'm listening. No, not you folks, but the folks
Yeah.
at home. I'm switched over to the Deathloop soundtrack.
Oh, cool.
I've been buying the soundtrack packages on Steam now, just mostly as a matter of course. Video game soundtracks kind of kick ass.
They do. They do tend to, don't they?
I think they've just been getting like better and better, I guess.
Well, you know, as the art form continues to gain more adherents and a larger audience, I think that's just, you know, likely to attract more professionals and make people recognize that they ought to have people who know how to compose on their projects. I think that for a lot of the initial video game boom, part of what made Japanese games stand out is that they had actual composers, and a lot of Western games did not.
That's true.
Also, the evil reactor sabotage thing that I like to continue with is that instead you rig the alarm wire to just lock the reactor room door.
Oh no.
Holy shit,
Idiot.
amazing.
So this is like Amogus shit, as far as I can tell. Is there Amogus stuff in Barotrauma?
There can be. There's
Oh,
a trader
sounds
mode you can do.
sounds awful.
I mean, mostly it's like when you learn how to do wiring, you learn how to really just make people have a bad day. We don't do
Yeah.
trader mode ever, though. One of my friends, Ivy, keeps wanting to trader mode, and the rest of us are like, nah, we just want to co-op here.
Oh, I like trading. Like
Mhm.
going back and forth.
But we are playing
I like
Amogus.
doing cargo runs, rather. Oh, traitor. I see.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that, no. I want to be a submarine crew. I don't want to...
Exactly, our thinking too is there's plenty of games I can play. Like, I'm actually getting back to the Space Station 13 at this rate.
Alright, I'm
And-
stealing a hammer and chisel from your base.
My capability
Okay.
of handling more complex game systems is definitely a lot better since the first time I played Space Station 13. Plus, they're making the version of it on Steam for free with more stable netcode called Space
Oh.
Station 14. So,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
yeah. We've been doing like Amogus on Thursdays. Hide and seek mode mostly, but the servers have been like dog shit for Amogus. Probably because it's the holidays, but we'll see.
I'll replace the tools I'm making just to be more efficient with well, I should make a pig.
Oh, there we go. 4 copper, mind you. So.
Where is y'all's chart?
Yeah, don't worry, Masha. You know, there are things that I can't do either.
Yep.
Like, you know, I'm not really that solid a coder. I can compose music, but it takes up a lot of my time and energy. And I need to, like, have a program that I already know how to use. Which is tricky.
And like, if you were like, did like music composing as your main thing, you'd probably be faster at it, but then you'd be slower at other things you're doing. 'Cause
Indeed.
Experience
Oh,
is
right,
what it
you're
is.
full of dirt.
Yep, that's me, full of dirt. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Where do you keep your fuels for smelting?
Well, it depends on the fuel. There is, I think I'm holding a lot of it, because, like, we've got anthracite and charcoal. Ah, you're here to steal some supplies and disappear, eh?
Yeah.
Alright, why don't you just take this shit over here? There are some chisels.
Oh, I wanted to just replace things because I like smithing.
Oh. Well, okay. I'll put this anthracite in the in an ore box.
Awesome. Thanks.
He's gonna have a couple smithing stations in that case in the next base. I like the hands-on stuff, so I'll be doing some more active, like, direct smithing.
That's valid.
Until I get sick of it, anyway. Like, yeah, like, the metal hammering in this game's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat.
It's so cool.
I like the napping.
I'm
I don't
glad
like doing the
did my
napping all the
first,
time, though. I think the
glad I
napping
did
seemed
my
like
first
interesting when I got good at it.
Single player.
You know, it's-
Now you just do it.
The sandstone, dry stone also has a nice little striking in it. Oh, I love that. That makes me happy.
But yeah, they did a bar trauma patch like right before Christmas, like the week before Christmas, and I've been meaning to get back into it for a while, so it was a good opportunity.
I have it up right now, but I can bring it down and slightly closer. I won't be able to push my keyboard back at all, though. Hopefully that helps a little bit.
Hopefully. I'm a little sniffly too, but hopefully that's the worst of it. It's the season.
Oh, I forgot to do hydrate and stretch that.
Oh.
I'll do that after I smith these items. It's a little time sensitive.
Oh, bringing some amount of copper back with me.
Hi. Oh, right. I've got blue clay on me.
Yeah, I wanted to be a mechanic this time around, Mami. We already have two people who kind of are really dedicated to being mechanics, and I didn't want to, like, get in the way of that.
That's
Right.
fair.
But now that they have a whole engineering or whole mechanic tree dedicated to hitting things with a fucking wrench, I kind of have a favorite tree now. They even get an exosuit at the end of that one, like a big old stompy mech.
Ooh. That's really cool.
Oh, artisan. More like artisan.
Oh!
Got him. Already know about you, so I'm gonna mark you.
Oh,
Up
right.
below. Do I have this marked on the map? Dang. Oh, sulfur down here too. Hey. Copper and shale. I found a pitch blend in one of my fortresses.
That's cool. What's it do?
Nothing, but it is also known in IRL as uranite.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not something that I think is implemented.
Nope. I had to look up what pitch blend was. I'm like, oh, it's an interesting thing. What is it?
It'd be kind of funny if, like, you use pitch blenda and everything is fine, except that the human guests who keep visiting just die unexpectedly. Turns out that dwarves are really resistant to radiation.
Yeah, that was the jokey bit in that wiki entry.
Oh, that makes
They're
sense.
making the same supposition.
Right.
Also saying it's probably a good thing that dwarves don't have access to nuclear technology.
No kid. I mean, they do have access to an atom smasher,
That's true.
Yes.
so to
Dwarven
speak.
Atom Smasher.
This is some like fucking like the Dwarven Atom Smasher in my mind is akin to Elder Scrolls lore, where the Red Guard got so good at sword fighting they learned how to split the atom with the sword, and that's why they all left their home continent and moved here to the part of the setting where all the games take place in.
Tamriel! The kingdom, the empire of Tamriel.
Elder Scrolls lore, in my opinion, is at its best, and it gets like really, really wild.
Yeah.
I agree. There is a mod shark that lets you it lets you keep the voxels of metal that you cleave off of things. And then you can get more it just saves metal. Which is neat.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
really nice.
I keep thinking that I should install that, and then I don't.
Well, if you do, I will. Or the game will automatically. I don't know how
Yeah.
mods work.
I do believe the game will automatically install it for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not opposed to that. It feels like it should already be in a game.
Mhm.
Hey, what did I mark over here? Because I didn't even label it or nothing. Ah, it was a ruin, I figured. Need a copper shovel.
I don't know what it is, but every time I go back to your home, I run in the opposite direction back to my home. Like, I go the wrong way every single time.
Well, you've trained yourself to do it.
Yeah. Oh, right. You want me to hide in your place and then do my routines, but I need to go get water for that. I don't want to be left outside where the weirdos will get me. Liking the work you're all doing with this, though.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, I said I'm liking the work that y'all are putting in this, though.
Oh, thank you.
Many hands make light work.
Yeah. Alright, I'll lay on the wet bed while I go and get water and stuff. Be right back, everyone.
Lay on
like
the
this
wet
thing.
bed.
Vader. I feel like the saying should be many hands should make light work.
Hmm.
If your many hands not making light work, perhaps you do have too many hands.
I can't endorse that position.
No.
There's
not
simply
as a
no such
developer.
thing as too many hands.
I think I like the apply that logic to faces.
Also true. Let the faces flow. It's like let the hands grow.
The soft glow of the laboratory, or however it's done. It's one of my favorites.
It's a really good
I
one.
think-
It's a really
I
good
think it's
one.
my favorite item description. Period.
Oh, there's Castor right here, huh?
I was thinking a lot about that too. Just like all the RPGs I've played have like really just dry lore entries.
Mm-hmm.
And with CUD, looking at a monster, you're essentially getting this lore entry, and it's always something just evocative. It's as specific as it needs to be.
Yeah, and it never tells you. It doesn't always tell you everything or even anything about what it looks like.
It tells you enough to get your own mental image,
That's true.
which is pretty damn cool. I'm gonna one of these streams. I'm gonna show my friend Francine because she's an art director for another game studio. Some of those
Oh, cool.
descriptions and see how evocative they are for her as an artist. Like, does this make her want to draw these things, kind of thing? Like, how does she imagine it?
Okay. Fair enough.
Got tainted.
I did. I caught those tainted hands.
Oh yeah, I'm in the forest. Bearded tooth. I don't know if this mushroom is safe or not. You are safe.
Well, that's blue clay too, huh? I think I'll go dig some more up then.
I've never seen this mushroom before.
What's it called?
It is the bearded tooth.
Oh yeah! Those tend to only appear in really thick forests.
Little fuzzy fella over here.
The idea of having, like, bearded tooth syndrome does sound really awful, though. I don't want my teeth to grow hair. Sounds miserable.
I don't know, maybe dwarves want their teeth to also have beards.
Yeah, maybe. Bit of menagerie there. Aha!
I'm probably playing Deathloop after we're done hanging out today.
That sounds fun.
I've been keeping the multiplayer invasions on, and they'll stay on until I get sick of them. It definitely makes it easier to have one every multiplayer invasion I have, and it's thanks to my friend, the machete. They never expect you to come out of the machete. It's amazing.
The first time I got an actual player invasion, I was killed without ever seeing them or knowing what was happening to me. So
That's my fear.
I immediately turned them off. Like, immediately.
Yeah.
I was just like, well, that's not fun. Goodbye. Goodbye forever.
I'm not playing it on release at least, so I think I
Yeah,
won't get those as much.
maybe.
What game?
Deathloop.
Oh.
I don't like that they hide the costume unlock for the main character behind multiplayer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think they
interesting,
should make those unlockable to single player and make Juliana's outfits unlockable multiplayer, where you're going to be playing
I
her.
didn't know that game had multiplayer.
Yeah, it has invasions.
Oh.
And that, they tell you when you're being invaded too, at least.
Huh.
The first time I was in the middle of an extended gunfight, down a life, and I got the invasion, and I started panicking a bit. Ducked behind a corner, like in a doorway, to like take a breath, and then like I saw like 3 enemies come running by, so I'm like, they're gonna turn around and see me any second, so I started attacking, and the first one was literally the enemy player in disguise. And
Nice.
I'm like, alright, time to go yeehaw, because it's do or die right now, and end up coming ahead, because I had the machete.
Superb.
It felt pretty good. Like, I know I'm like far more competitive than you are.
Oh, yeah. Not
Oh,
hard.
yeah, I think Gra and I are pretty similar. We're just not really competitive scale.
I'm fine with competitive games if it doesn't feel absolute dog shit to lose.
That's how I
That's
feel
kinda my
about
line.
board games. It has to be fun to lose, or else I'm not even gonna play.
Why, like, I got
Yeah,
Splatoon
yeah.
as far as I did, because Splatoon never made me feel particularly bad when I lost most of the time.
Uh-huh.
If I'm having a bad night, though, it just feels bad. But I am much older and wiser these days to know that sometimes you simply walk away.
That's cool looking. The tower looks really cool at night from like a small distance.
I'm mentally calling it the screw pump.
That's fair. It's to deal with our aquifer.
I just do the quick wall.
Quick wall is valid too.
I've watched numerous people trying to do like a waterfall for their dwarves, and end up flooding like a whole bunch of parts of their base doing it.
Yeah, it sure seems like very dangerous for something that mostly just kind of gives your dwarf good thoughts.
What you're supposed to do, I thought, is you're supposed to take a measured amount of water into a reservoir so you know you'll never overfill said reservoir. Then you seal off the water source so you just have to contain water, and you pump that in the circle.
Yeah.
So it's never a danger. But folks skip the safety part, which, you know, fun and valid way to play that game.
Yeah.
That's how I learned in Oxygen Not Included this. You know, oh, this isn't safe at all. How do I make it safe?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a procedure. Like if you got in a Dwarf Fortress again, Mummy, I think you'd be in good shape, because Oxygen Not Included is also a pretty damn complex game.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
very complex. In fact, I've had a harder time staying, like not getting overwhelmed and quitting.
I think Oni's a harder game, honestly, to learn.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Yeah. Like, in Dwarf Fortress, it's hard to, like, utterly die, but in Oxygen Not Included, it kind of is possible to just, like, permanently fuck the base. Like,
You
normally
can in Dwarf Fortress, but usually,
Yeah.
like, you can come back and reclaim it. But also, like, I don't know, it feels easier to be stuck, in Oxygen Not Included.
Yes, yeah. I've talked about it before a lot. But one thing that I really like about Oxygen Not Included that very few survival crafting games have is that there's a difference between non-renewable and renewable resources.
Uh-huh.
And so you start off with primarily non-renewable resources.
Right.
Water and everything, and eventually it's like, alright, how do you make everything renewable eventually? And it's easy to lose track of a resource here, a resource there, and then suddenly you have no more water left and you can't make any more food. And
Yeah.
it's intense. It's intense.
It is very intense.
Survival is a table, and when one of your legs disappears, it's a problem.
Yeah. Hello, Gunza.
In Door 4, I am learning how to make a proper tavern. And I just learned that you could literally assign someone to be the fucking, like, tavern keeper.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just put up the tavern and thought they would, like, sort itself out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Back when I played it, there was a mod called a ring. Silly me. Kids don't need handles. There's a mod called Dwarf Therapist that was pretty much required to be able to like have the game be playable.
Yeah.
And it told you all of your dwarves, what their current tasks were, and like, I mean, it's basically the priorities screen in Oxygen Not Included, right? But
Right, well, and
into the game.
Dwarf Fortress just has that stuff now.
Yeah, and it just has it now. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's really good.
I just learned about the button that has dwarves, like, focus on what they're actually trained in. And it solved, like, half of my complaints with the new designation system. So,
Nice.
it might solve all of them, too, given more familiarity in time. Because I was having issues with miners, like, doing weird, odd jobs. It's like, oh no, do I literally have to tell everyone what jobs I do and don't want them to do? But in, like, 2 menus rather than 1.
Hello, Akel School. Do I have a copper mine? No, they've been going out and mining a bunch of copper here and there. They've had copper mines. We've used a decent amount of copper.
Yeah, Doob has been the main copper scout and retrieval specialist. We're going through a lot of it.
Yeah.
To be fair, some of it is being used to build a roof, which was Doob's idea. Or maybe it was my idea. Whatever the
I think it was
case.
your idea.
Oh,
Good idea, though.
these are inverse corners, it looks like.
Yeah, they'll look a little better when I set it up. I mean, I am trying a thing.
Okay,
If it
cool.
works out or not. Because I realized too that it was initially a mistake, but it's a mistake I might be able to roll with.
Okay.
Yeah,
It'll be
I'll
neat to see.
Play Dwarf Fortress eventually again. It's always been a thing where, like, for years now, I've been spending the back of my mind. I should check it out again. Check it out again.
Uh-huh.
Now's a great time.
It is a good time for it right now. Of course, it'll also be a good time next year whenever they come out with adventure mode.
Oh, is adventure mode not in the Steam release?
Nope, not
Not
yet.
currently.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Somewhat at loose ends. Of course, I've just hit the 3-hour mark on my stream, so I might want to call it a day. At least on performing.
I mean, I'm gonna.
You got something else going on after this.
Yeah. It's kind of like one of the things that really makes Vintage Story fun for me to stream is like that you're like an active, like, you know, participant.
Well, I appreciate that. Yes, I understand. Yeah, I have somewhat limited stamina for it.
And that's A-okay.
Yeah, not everyone can be a freak
trying to get back to a more consistent streaming, a consistent longer streaming schedule. But I'm probably gonna need to take a week off soon. And
Yeah, like
get some back-end stuff done.
I can usually go a little bit longer when I'm actually practiced, but you know, it's been very irregular for the past few weeks, what with holiday stuff and all.
Yeah.
Gotta slide back into it.
That's the hope.
Yeah. I won't be here next week. I'll be up at SAC Anime.
Okay, no worries. We
Did
can
you
always
wanna
also
do-
like, we can always try something different or new. Like, you know, we could go back to Valheim now that the Mistlands are out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
doing
I
a bit
haven't
of
Lots
Valheim.
of-
played since before its first major update.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, I could. We could get that together too. That could be a fun thing. While we're
I'd
waiting
love
for
to see
1.18 to come out.
Do you
I
want to
gotta
put a pin in
say-
this world in that case?
I don't know. Maybe. We can talk about it in the chat and see what we think about that.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
Valheim until the next. Oh yeah, we can chat about it.
Yeah, Valheim until next time sounds like a potentially fun idea. Because it's like, you know, I can feel my momentum slowing down for this server because I know that we're going to be starting over, and I think that's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, so it might be worthwhile to just play a different game until the big update comes out.
Well,
And I might play around
yeah,
in
that'd
creative
be
mode
cool.
a bit too, for Vintage Story by myself in my own time. And
More power
come
to
up with
you.
some fun house designs.
Yeah.
Mostly just slapping blocks together and see what colors work for me aesthetically.
Nice.
Yeah,
I approve of this.
that's a big part of this.
Yeah, my last use of creative was to learn how to make steel.
Yeah, the big multi-block thing.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's really cool. It's so cool.
It's very cool. We'll do it next time.
Yeah.
Ah!
Exciting.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Doob.
Yay.
I will catch y'all later, and thank you for everybody who tuned in today. I hope to see you again soon. Maybe stream some Moonstare as well. So,
Stare of moon.
Alright. See you, girl.
See ya, Gra.
bye.
Bye. And bye, Mimi too. You have a good one.
Bye.
What?
I just said bye.
Oh, okay. I was yawning, so it sounded like you said ah. I'm like, what? What?
Ah.
Alright. Later.